Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Welch on Ice. We are with Titus Wilkins today, the man, the myth, the legend.
Here comes a spark straight to the man! The myth! The legend!
In our last episode, we played 2 games. We won against the Utah Mammoth and we lost 1-0 against the Buffalo Sabres, which is a really sad time because we played pretty well. But we do have one more game this episode in our chapter. We left on a bit of a cliffhanger in the last episode. Our last game of this chapter is going to be against the Ottawa Sens, and we're going to see, do we have what it takes to stay in the starting position, or will we drop back down to a backup? But first, before we jump into that video, I just want to take this moment to say thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this content, be a pro, NHL, hockey stuff, feel free to share it with a friend. Subscribe if you're new. We're just going to keep on making videos as long as people keep on watching them. And even if they don't, you know what? This is fun for me, so I'm just going to keep on making videos anyways.
And the best part of this plan is, no one can stop me.
We're just going to take a quick milestone check, or stat check, I should say, before we jump into today's video. So Austin Matthews is leading the team with 28 points. He's got 11 goals and 17 assists in 23 games played. Tavares not too far behind. He's got 19. So does Marner. Willie's slacking a little bit, playing a little lackluster. He is on the second line with, I think it's Nyes and Lawton. So that's pretty rough for him, actually. But let's check and see how our boy Titus is doing. So he's played 8 games, 2-2-4. He's got 1 shutout, a 918 save percentage, and a 146 goals against average. So even though he might not be leading save percentage for the team, he is leading in goals against average. If I were to put the whole league into view here, he has the best goals against average, even through goalies who have only played 1 game. He has the best goals against average. So hopefully this if we play well enough, we might be in the conversation for the William Jennings, as long as Woll does his part as well. The Maple Leafs, however, are not doing super hot. They, through 23 games, only have 23 points and are 9-9-5. So that is a pretty poor stat line. I'm pretty sure, yep, we are last in our division for goals for. However, we're also first in our division for goals against. If we look at the whole league, jump over to goals for, the Leafs are last by a solid 8 goals. They only get 2.26 goals for per game, which honestly I think is a big reason why we only have 2 wins so far through 9 games, or 8 games, however many we've played. And goals against, though, we're also last, which is sweet. Or I should say first. We're first. So that's pretty good stuff. But now we can jump into our last game of the chapter. A quick reminder, in the bottom left corner, you will see our challenges. We have 1 more game to maintain a 75 form score. We're sitting at 78 right now, so this could be a bit of a challenge if we have a poor game. However, we're sitting pretty for our goals against average at 1.58 over the past 7 games or so. Let's see, do we have what it takes to stay in the starting position? I sure think so. I hope you think so too. And if you don't, I will say, ye of little faith, don't underestimate Titus Wilkins.
You underestimate my power!
So we got the Battle of Ontario for our final game of the chapter. There we go. We got our first save of the game. Oh, I should probably switch the camera. Oh, we just got a pad on that. Who is that out front? Ridley, the Riddler himself, tipped it out front, but we got the pad save. See, Allmark, he's a pretty good goalie. When he's on, and so I'm worried that we might not get many goals this game. Our first line's back out there, which is nice. Hopefully they can start capitalizing on chances. There we go. First goal of the game goes to the boys in blue. Johnny T snipes it over the glove hand side of Allmark. It's a great pass by Marner just to see Tavares open in the slot here. All by himself. Through the legs of Sanderson. That's what we needed. That is exactly what we needed. Attaboy, Riley. Riley just smokes Jimmy Stew. Oop. Nylander did the DJ O-Dog special. If you know, you know. Oh, wow. Brady to Chuck. Redirected that puck, and we just got a pad on it. Oh, my goodness. Attaboy Wilkins. I really don't know why Matthews keeps trying to take slap shots. It doesn't make sense to me at all. Whew. A few consecutive saves there. Wow. Okay, Wilkins, I see you. Just playing on another level right now. Saving redirected pucks. Diving desperation saves. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of what I've seen through Wilkins this period. They only had 7 shots, so nothing crazy. However, Wilkins really stood on his head. He made big saves off redirects out front. I think there was 2, maybe 3 of the shots were redirected. He made a desperation save as well. So Wilkins he's on it this game. He's on it. He's on it. So let's try to continue that as we go into the second period. Big glove save. We'll just pass it out. Get it going the other way. I thought Stützle was going to snipe on us or do a deke or something. Did I just see Joseph Wall has the second best save percentage behind Ullmark this season? Attaboy, Wally. Say maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my Joseph Wall. Oh. We got the blocker on that, but if I'm being completely honest, I wasn't feeling all that optimistic. Okay, so another goose egg period for Titus Wilkins. Only 4 shots. The Leafs are out shooting the Sens 18-11. Right now, that's the difference here is just they're getting more pucks in deep. Cliche, but true. Oh, man, what a play. Marner just hits the post. That was a great passing play by the Leafs there. I'm not liking this. I like the regroup by Riley instead of trying to force a pass up, because often we just give the puck away. Man, we're just gonna let him skate in like this. Man, Sanderson was flying there. Oh, it's a good thing Amadio lost it because Titus was swimming on that play. Guys, defense, where are ya? We're just going to let him walk in like this. Did Cheryl Pounder just say the word shutout? Cheryl Pounder, I have a bone to pick with you. About 20 seconds before the goal. And their team is trying to protect his shutout. Now, yes, could I have made that save? Probably.
I'm not superstitious, but I am a little stitious.
If I'm being honest, I didn't even watch the goal because I was too busy staring at the camera in disbelief. Oh, Wilkins, you lucky duck, you. That was really bad positioning. Ooh. Okay, overtime. Overtime. I'm not happy about that goal. Let's watch it. I just got puck watching. And I left that whole far side open for him. That's a shame. On 4 shots that period, I let in 1 goal. So that's 1 goal on 15 shots. We made 14 saves. Not bad. Not bad. Allmark's got the upper edge on us this game as far as save percentage goes. But let's see what overtime brings. Will we be able to squeak out with another win, or will we add another loss to the third column on our stat line? Oh my goodness gracious. Well,
bruh.
That was a rifle of a shot. There's no way I was saving that. Oh my goodness, look at our form score. That's a 75 out of 75. Wow. Well, it took 1 shot in overtime for them to capitalize. It was a really great game until the final 5 minutes. Let's see, what was our form score that game? It had to be low. Only a 59, but that puts our chapter average to exactly 75. We got a little bit bailed out there, not gonna lie. 14 saves on 16 shots, 2 goals against, a very poor save percentage, 875. Again, we want to be in those 900s. And goals against average is a 1.98. So not only does that bring our goals against average up from a 1.46 to 1.51, but also our save percentage goes from 0.918 to 0.914. Guys, we're slacking, but we still have a starting position. Sweet. We love to hear that. We're still the starting Tendy. I wish I could have conversations with the players, because I would tell them to start putting pucks in the other net, because we can't win hockey games only scoring 1 goal a game. We just can't. We'll take the trait point. We have a little bit of a challenge update. It's no longer 3 goals against average. It is 2.75. Now, on the season, we're 1.5, so I think that still is very doable. The other option is a 9-10 save percentage. I don't think we're going to get that. I would love to get that, don't get me wrong, but I think that this is a more doable challenge, and we're all about getting starts, because the more starts we get, the more chances we have to win, right? So that's what we want. Keeping the starting position is our primary objective, so that's what we're going to do. We don't get the first game in this chapter against Boston, so we will advance the day there, and we do get the next nod against the Tampa Bay Lightning. Now, I'm a little scared to play Tampa, not going to lie, because Kucherov's a pretty big threat. Hagel's a pretty big threat. Point's a pretty big threat. Who am I missing? There's another one that I'm missing. Honestly, name any player on Tampa, and they're probably a big threat. But 2.75 goals against average, that is what we're shooting for. Let's try to start this chapter off in a high, or on a high, I should say. Brother. What was that rebound that I put out there? It was a gift. And then I put the puck in my own net, brother. Oh, no, dude. Watch this. Bonk, right out. And then off the post, off my skate. 1 goal on 1 shot. Since it was an own goal, I'm curious. I don't know if they will even show these stats or not. Okay, the save percentage is 0, even though it was an own goal. So it just goes against one of the shots, I suppose. Goals against average this game is currently at a 24.83. So let's try to lower that down a little bit. That one I did it to myself. I hurt myself on that one. Wasn't letting that rebound get out. Oh my gosh. I need timeout. Timeout. Regroup. Get your head in the game here, Wilkins. Get your head in the game. Bad start. Look at this. They have 3 shots and 2 goals. We've been in this situation before, but we need to get our head in the game, and we need to pull our act together. Okay, let's do it. Now, since they've already scored 2 goals, we already know we're getting a loss, because the Leafs don't score more than 1 goal a game. Unless it's against Vancouver. There we go. Made a save. Time to lock in. So in the last game against Ottawa, John Tavares got injured. So this game, we are without Johnny T. So our lines are looking a little bit different. So the first line, we noticed Nylander, what are you doing? Nyes was on with Matthews and Marner, which in my opinion is the way it should always be. But our second line now, Domi has jumped up. Domi has jumped up with Danforth and Nylander. That's why Matthews should take wrist shots. Do you see how quick that went off his stick? I think he shoots wrist shots in this game quicker than he shoots slap shots. Is Ekman Larson playing as a winger right now? We got McCabe. Look, 22 and 72 are our D-men. That's McCabe and Falk. And then Ekman Larson's out there on the wing. I guess I didn't want to call anyone up. I need to look at these lines during the intermission. 2 goals in on 9 shots. Not super great. Am I able to view the lines somehow? Actually, I have an idea. We got Holmberg at center. Ekman Larson on the left wing. Then we got Simone Benoit on the right wing. Falk at the blue line. And then McCabe at the blue line. So all in all, we have 4 defensemen on this offensive zone face-off. 2 of them playing on the wings with Holmberg, who himself is basically another defenseman with his defensive style of playing. Very interesting move by Craig Berube. We're going to have to keep an eye on that in the future. Period number 2. Will it be a different story? Will we lock in, or will we absolutely just continue to throw this game away? Okay, there we go. We got a nice easy shot from the point. So we're halfway through the second period and the Leafs just got their 4th shot of the game. Do I need to say more? I wasn't ready for that shot. I'm glad Wilkins was more ready than I was. Okay, penalty coming up. We're going to the power play. Let's try to get within 1 here. All right, boys, let's capitalize here. Oh my gosh. Vasilevsky just robbed us. Do we expect anything less? No, I suppose not. Uh-oh. Gergensen's flying down. Oh, stretches across with the blocker. Stick taps for Vasi. Look at that. Titus Wilkins on the leaderboard for save percentage. 10th. There you go. That's what we like to see. We need to get a goal before the end of this period. We can't go into the 3rd down by 2. Oh, Robertson draws another penalty. Let's see. Are we going to start the 2nd unit this time, or is the 1st going to go back out there? So the 2nd unit is out there. Let's see if they can do more than the 1st unit. Oh, Domi. That was close. That would have sucked. That would have sucked considerably. That was dangerous. I trusted myself, though. The last one freaked me out a bit, so I'm gonna let them get this one. What a pitiful excuse for a power play. We're not gonna make the playoffs this year, I'm convinced. That was a lesser period for shots. A lesser shot period. They didn't get as many shots that period. It's kind of too bad. I was hoping that we'd end the game close to 20 shots. Who knows what the 3rd has in store? A little bit of pushback from the Leafs. However, not enough. Let's see if the 1st unit can capitalize in the first 5 seconds of the period. I doubt it. Oh, that almost snuck in behind us. That was very close. We got a leg on it, though. We got a leg on it. We couldn't squeeze on the glove there, but we did a good job of clearing it back to the corner. Matthews decides to reverse hit instead of continue with the puck. All right, Cheryl Pounder just said shutout for Vasilevsky. You know what that means.
Out the door, you see someone that you know and they ask you how you are, and you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
They're just so much faster than we are. Oh, wowee. Let's give, when we clear the zone, give our post a little hug. Thank you very much. Oh, that was a quick turnaround. So that was 4 shots in a matter of 5 seconds. So, go Wilkins. Of course, Vasilevsky has the most wins. Ooh, just got a shoulder on that one. Oh, we're going. We're going. Come on, get there before they come back down. Okay, boys. Now's the time. Now's the time. Pressure him. That's it. That works. Oh, so close. I thought that was it. In on it. Come on. Someone's got to pressure him. 6 on 5, boys. Pressure him. My question is, I have a question for you guys. And feel free to leave a comment about this. How many times have you seen a team who scores 0 goals win a hockey game? Feel free to let me know in the comments how many times you've seen that happen. We had a really shaky start to that game. 2 goals on the first 3 shots, but we really bounced back and we didn't let in a goal after that. 60 form score, not where we want it to be, but if you take away those first 2 minutes, our form score is probably sitting around an 85-90. 19 saves on 21 shots, a 904 save percentage, so we're back in the 900 club, at least for this game. Goals against average is a 2.02. Again, that's bringing our goals against average for the season up. However, we're still meeting the mark for our chapter challenge. We'll see how many more games we have left in this chapter as a starter. I'd imagine it'd probably be 3 more. We'll probably get Tampa, Dallas, and then maybe even Winnipeg and Ottawa again. So we'll do 1 more game in this episode and then we will call it an episode there. Unfortunately, who do we get to play against once again? It's the Tampa Bay Lightning. Lost 6-4 against the San Jose Sharks, but we do know that the Leafs are capable of scoring more than 1 goal. Craziness, I will say. Craziness. And once again, let's play against the Tampa Bay Lightning. Just like in the last chapter, we got 2 games against the Mammoth. We split, went 1-1. So hopefully this is the case here. We got the home ice advantage in this game. Maybe the boys will want to put on a show for the home fans. Not that the fans will even cheer because they're too stiff in their suits to clap. That's my own bone to pick with Toronto. We want to have a different start in this game than we did in the last. Wow. Good job on Riley to clear the puck there. Oh, and look at that. John Tavares is back, so hopefully we have normal lines. And we're going to the power play almost right away. Let's try to capitalize here, boys. Okay, Willie. So much open ice, and that's what you do with it. Oh, I can't. In the words of Steve Dangle, this team is driving me crazy.
This team is ruining my life!
That could be a paraphrase, I'm not sure. Yes! Marner gets a power play goal, and the shutout streak that Vasilevsky has against the Leafs is over. A little Ovechkin special here. A skipping puck, but it lands flat and Marner capitalizes. I think that might be the first goal I've seen Marner score in this entire Be a Pro. Let's build on this. Let's capitalize on our chances, keep making good defensive plays, and most importantly, keep making saves. Read like a book, baby. That's a great sliding save by Wilkins. I knew that pass was coming all day long, dude. Titus Wilkins still in the top 10 for save percentage this season. Another thing that you love to see. I don't know what's a more impressive stat, goals against average or save percentage. I'm not sure. I imagine save percentage, even though they kind of go hand in hand. I think I may have been puck watching and didn't notice where I was in my net, because I'm going to have to watch that back when I edit, because that looked a little bit sketchy. I was at the top of the crease somehow. I was drifting. Up, Riley. Up. Wow. Riley just got schmucked. So here's that shot that I was talking about. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, I was at the top of the crease. So the face-off, this is our point of view. That's actually a pretty sweet angle. The face-off happened. Curl back around. And then here. So I'm in good positioning here. The pass goes back, and I drifted. I think I may have been on the left stick there. But look at how much of the net was open. Look at that stud. What a beautiful man. Clip it. Okay, after the first period, that was relatively boring on our end. Only 3 shots for Tampa Bay, but the Leafs are up 1-0. Can't complain. Can't complain. Made 3 saves. We're up by 1. It's a good start to the it's a good start to the game, if you ask me. Let's keep the ball rolling in the second. That was some solid pressure by Tampa Bay there. They only had 1 shot on net, but it was pretty solid pressure. I was locked in. I was so silent there. Doesn't make for good entertaining hockey content, but locked in. By the way, if anyone has any tips on how to play better as a goalie, like, you know, the tricks of the trade, and I'm just, like, there's something that I'm missing, let me know, because I would love to just post shutouts every single game. That'd be so much fun. That doesn't seem to be the case. Carlo, dude. Okay, tip number 1. Play on a better team, apparently. I don't know if that's my fault for letting Carlo be in front of the net like that and not covering. I made the save. Oh, that's so annoying. I hate when that happens. That's not the first time. If you know, you know. Oh. It hurts, and now we're tied. And they only have 5 shots on net, dude. That sucks. You know what? We were due for a bounce. I don't know how that went in. And to be honest, I don't even care. I do not care how that went in. What matters is that it did. That is too good. Oh my gosh. I love everything about that, because that would so be something that happens to us. So I'm so glad that it happens to other goalies too. The thing that stinks, even if we win this game, our form score is probably not going to be all that good. So we gotta hope for a bunch of shots and a bunch of saves here. Wow. See, Wilkins makes saves look really flashy. That's because he's often out of position. So when he makes a save, it looks grand. But as I was saying before they scored, if anyone knows any tips and tricks as to how to play better as a goalie, let me know in the comments, because this is my first time ever doing a goalie be a pro. So I'm just rolling with it. Here we go, big save off the mask. Just took that one right in the face. Scott Sterling!
His teammates help him to his feet. No! They raise him heavenward.
Willie, you're gone. Willie, you're so gone. Don't coast. No way they got a 3-on-2 the other way. Attaboy, Falk. Way to step up and press him. All right, end of the period. We let in a goal. It's really unfortunate because it wasn't even on a shot. It was on our own team putting it in the net. Maybe that's on me for not covering the net as well as I should have. 4 shots that period, 1 goal. We're only 7 shots in the game, so I'm hoping that they at least get 3 more shots so that we can get our 900 save percentage. But it's looking pretty bleak this game. I'm assuming Tampa's gonna have some pushback here in the third, so we're gonna have to be sharp, and we want to make sure that we can maintain this lead. Maybe get an insurance one really quick here to start the period. I'd be okay with that. It would put my mind at ease at least. It's crazy the difference one game makes. Last game, Tampa was all over us. This game, this game we are all over Tampa. It's honestly wild. Carlo, you're gone. Carlo was by him. Carlo was by the defense. Rip it. That's up and over. Oh. You know how sometimes, I think it was like 2 or 3 years ago, the goalie would make the save and it would go up and over them. I remember when that would happen. Drive you nuts when it's against your team. You love it when it happens to you. Woo-wee. We didn't have good positioning on that one. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. We were lucky. Who's even got it? I had no clue where the puck was, if I'm being completely honest. We'll just eat that one. Eat and digest. That was our motto from a few episodes ago. Oh my gosh, Wilkins. You beautiful, beautiful soul. Oh, went the wrong way. Wow. Oh my gosh, how did we make that save? I thought that was in. We just got a piece of that one. Wowee. Oh, off the bottom of the glove. Whoo-wee. Jake Gensel recognized that I wasn't hugging my post, and he almost took advantage of that. Last minute of the game. Up by 1. Off the post. That's it. Oh, no, dude. All right, Austin. Face-off win here. There you go. Riley. No way. No way we just got a penalty with a minute left. Guys, what are we doing? 6 on 4. What even happened? That's so out of character, John Tavares. What are you doing? All right, if there's ever a time to be clutch, it's now. Good over Wilkins. Get it down. There you go. 20 seconds. Let's keep it down there, Camp. Keep it down there. Oh, I thought he was going to get that. Let's go. Let's go, Lawton. Come on. That's what we needed. Great way to take advantage of the turnover there. I'm so hyped I can't even speak properly. There we go, boys. See what happens when we score goals? We win hockey games. There's, what, 15 seconds left? Who knows? Who knows what could happen in 15 seconds? My goodness gracious. Wilkins, what are you doing? My brother. I don't even know what else I could have done there. I had great positioning. How did that even go in? I hate this game. Why do I play this game? Was that 5-hole? Also, Tanev. It was 5-hole. Tanev, what are you doing, brother? Well, what was going to be a good form score is now going to be probably a 59. Man, it's so hard to to celebrate the victories because of things like this that happen. It's so frustrating. Yay, we got the win. At what cost? At what cost? Well, we had a 79 form score, so it shows you how much winning plays a role in it because our stat line was awful. An 866 save percentage. We were literally one shot away from being in the 900s. If we had have made 13 saves on 14 shots, we would have had a 929 save percentage, and that hurts. That hurts quite a bit. Like I said, it's hard to celebrate the victories when silly stuff like that happens, but it's part of the game, and we move on. And the next game against Dallas is going to be in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, make sure that you like and subscribe, share this with a friend. Our channel is growing every single day, and so it's pretty exciting stuff. And so yeah, if you like this content, share it with a friend. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next episode to finish out this chapter, and hopefully we can stay in our starting role position as we did this time. So much love, guys. Peace.